Can I ask a question of the group?
Sure.
Slightly.
Absolutely.
All right, I just did.
No.
Oh boy.
I have a very pedestrian problem, like I did last week with cell phone carriers, and I got, by the way, more response to which cell phone carrier I should have than any other topic we've ever done in the history of this show, because everybody feels strongly about it. And a lot of people telling me to go to T-Mobile, by the way.
That's what I have.
Yeah, and you're happy with it?
My favorite thing is that my friend works there, so my phone bill is $1,000 a year. So
That's nepotism.
yeah.
All right, everybody gets an advantage.
They also get
so
free-
they redistricted your phone.
Yeah,
Well-
they get free internet on Alaska Airlines flights if you have T-Mobile,
I heard that. Yeah,
and they
and free Netflix for
Yeah.
some people too.
yeah, and they are the sponsor for the Mariners Stadium,
All right, so it's worth
the
it.
mobile home.
So I haven't switched yet, but I'm thinking about it. But then there's another consumer problem I have. Back in the old days when Spike and I and Zip and I were big radio show hosts, and Ed, you were on a big show for a little while, right?
Yeah, many years.
We used to get all kinds of free stuff, and we used to basically get cut in front of the line for just about anything.
Swag.
Yeah, and I knew, by the way, that it was not something that I deserved for any reason. I knew it was a quid pro quo for the fact that it was part of our job to hype shows and to talk about wonderful mattresses and tremendous on-demand cable TV.
People hand me free joints after shows.
Do they
And
now?
They, hey, I work for this company. If you like us, give us a shout out.
No kidding.
Yeah.
And you got free dental work, didn't
Yeah,
you? Yeah. So now my son, Andrew, is getting all the free shit. So here's the biggest thing I miss, and I'll be deadly honest about it. And please don't feel sorry for me. Not that anybody would. Lisa and I have to buy concert tickets now,
Oh, yeah.
like ordinary people.
She was asking me even, I'm in this Facebook fan group for Aerosmith. Is that how I get in touch with? And I'm like, no,
that's
not really.
By the way, we want to go see her old boyfriend, Steven Tyler.
Yeah.
She refuses to spend money to see him. It's like, totally, I could understand.
Well, she probably has some photos she could sell to TMZ.
She I think already did.
Dude, it's your mom, dude. Come on.
Hey, man,
Jesus.
how bad do you want those concert tickets?
Actually, we do know the photos.
I think,
He's
Andrew,
talking about a
you
specific-
should. Andrew, you should buy the tickets so your mom doesn't have to go public with her old photos. What kind of son are you, man?
That'd be a
Jesus,
nice
dude.
thing. So here's the thing, but I think she's reached out to, like, she's friends with his sister, and
Yeah.
we have some people, and we said, hey, just let him know we're in Vegas on the, because maybe.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'll just go online and buy tickets. And she looked at me with this stern look, and she was like, don't you dare. And I'm like, okay. But other shows, basically I'm buying tickets. And what I've discovered is, because I've started to, and I wish Downtown Joe was here. And who else uses the Ticketmaster app? Ed, do you use it? Zip, do you?
Yes, I have it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I call it the October Surprise app. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I look for a show, it usually says, like, for example, Foreigner just announced a residency in Las Vegas. This is what I love about being in Las Vegas. 7 nights a week is something great to see. And I love the new Foreigner. I like that they, like the Dalai Lamas, they're always growing a new singer, so they can bring a new singer into the band. There's a group
In
of...
fact, the new foreigner singer hasn't even been born yet. There are 7 children. One of them will be the new foreigner singer.
There's a farm somewhere where they grow the new band's members, And anyway, so I love this band. And their residency in Vegas starts in March. They're going to be in Vegas for like a month and a half. And I missed a couple of other big ones. I missed, because I was still recovering. But I wanted to get Foreigner tickets. So they go on sale Friday at 10 a.m. But here's the kicker. To the general public. Mm-hmm. And there's a pre-sale tomorrow at 10 a.m., which we're recording this show on Monday. So Tuesday morning at 10 a.m., there's a pre-sale. So what do? I'm an idiot. I Google, how do I get pre-sale code for Foreigner? And there's all these websites that want you to join, because some of them actually give you pre-sale codes. But none of them had the Foreigner one. And then it's like, it's for Foreigner fan club members. And I'm like, I should be I'm going to be a fan of
You got to
every.
be on their like email list or their Facebook
So
or something.
I went to foreigner.com
yeah.
and I signed up to be on their email list, but there was nothing about the pre-sale. And I couldn't find their fan club. And it chaps my ass to
I think that's illegal in baseball.
yeah, I know.
And chess.
yeah.
It chaps my ass to sit in the back of the plane near the restrooms.
Yeah.
You know, when it because I'm willing to do whatever it takes to pay for them, but I don't want to tune in Friday as a member of the general public. And
You worried all the good seats will be gone?
yeah,
Oh, I can't be in row G.
I can't be in row G. No. I need to be. I don't even know what row G is. By the way, some of the venues have row A, B,
Yeah,
B, C,
yeah.
C, E, E, and so I'm like, I'm in row D. I'm in fourth row. Now you're in 34th row, you dick. So anyway, so this is. I know. I told you this was a problem that isn't a problem.
Well, you know, we were talking about this is growing your show with a video streaming app and stuff like that. You know, you still are a big. Even at my shows, people go, "Oh, I know your dad," or I used to listen to your dad, and you know, you are still quite popular. You know, you're just a recluse hiding in a closet here. Well, I'm gonna use a radio app. I'm not gonna
Well, that's part of.
advance with the times.
Look, I'm not in it for the freebies. In fact, I remember just before retiring, I was like, oh, now I'm going to get no free tickets, and yet I could stay up late enough to see a show. So it's the way it goes.
Well, this is the future, though. 'Cause when you were on the air, wasn't there? You would always tell me about. There's a radio guy who does his show from Vashon, right? Something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the dream, to just record in your house, you know.
Yes, that's
and now
true.
we're here.
Yes, that was a friend of mine at. It was Kevin and Bean. Gene Baxter was Bean
Yep.
on the show, and his wife had some allergies, and the smog in Los Angeles was making her unhealthy. So he said, "I'll keep doing the show, but I got to move to Washington," and they did. And all that time, I was like, "No, I got to go in because I got to look at everybody, and I got to point." You know what I mean? Zip?
Yeah.
We used to throw stuff at each other. And
You got hand signals like the baseball, like the catcher. You know?
That's right. And Spike, we had this incredible like baseball hand signals language with everybody on the show. And so
Yeah, you throw a cup at my head and I'd shut up. It was
Yeah.
perfect.
It was like chess. You're blinking to him from the other side of the room
So here we are in this modern podcasting era.
using remote control anal beads. Spike knows when it's time to chime in.
Yes. Well, what we're about to do is what a lot of podcasts are doing, which is go video, and then we can look at each other and point to each other again. And so it'll take us, you know, all of that to get back where we were. And then if we're streaming live on Twitch and Facebook and YouTube channels, someone might call in and say, I'll private message you my foreigner code
Yeah.
if you tell me your anal bead supplier.
That's
So,
gets into barter.
yeah.
We don't do that.
So when we start
my
the video
God.
thing, by the way, we will be live, and then it'll be available as a podcast. And it's
And you'll still make edits, maybe? You still want to go back and redact some of the statements?
maybe, I don't know. I mean, what is there to lose now?
I don't know.
You know.
Lawsuits. You know, that's
Oh yeah, there's so much. I tell you, there's so
everything.
much free speech on the internet that you know. I don't think we're a danger.
No.
So we're pretty tame.